All right, I'm excited. Finally, I can answer the question, who the fuck is Lazy Susan? So now that I can edit, I've been thinking about this shit. Well, now that I don't have to edit, the AI can edit, and I've got a secret way to do that. Well, it's not going to be a secret because I'll show you at the end. But yeah, this is just testing my skills to see all these motherfuckers. I watch them on YouTube, the faceless videos, and I've always wondered how they make them. I've tried to sit there in the patience of actually making the video and then cutting it together, then making it and cutting it together. It's a royal pain in the ass, but this comes out of the passion for knowing, yeah, and I think everyone's the same. Everyone wants to know who the fuck is Lazy Susan. So now, now you'll know. Here, watch this.
Okay, serious question. Who else has wondered how lazy was Susan? Because let's be honest, we love the Lazy Susan. It's a masterpiece, a miracle of engineering, one of the greatest inventions ever placed on a dinner table. Could I reach the meat myself? Sure, absolutely, but then my sleeve's going through the gravy, and that's a risk I'm not willing to take. But with the Lazy Susan, boom, spin, it's there, genius. But nobody ever asks who she is. Has anyone seen Susan? Who the f*** Lazy Susan? So I went digging, and it gets weird. The device goes back to the 1700s, except back then it was called a dumb waiter, because apparently the table's best feature was that it couldn't gossip about you. Oh, and China. China had spinning tables in 1313, 700 years ago. They just didn't feel the need to blame a woman for it. But here's where it gets dark. In the 1700s, rich people called all their maids Susan. Didn't matter what your name was. You worked in the house. You're Susan. And their number one complaint about the help: she's lazy. So when a spinning machine replaced the maid, they named it after her as an insult. The Lazy Susan is literally a wooden woman built to replace a real one. And the receipts get worse. 1891, a woman named Elizabeth Howell patents the actual design. 1917, Vanity Fair sells it as, quote, the cleverest waitress in the world, for $8.50. $8.50 for a wooden woman. And Elizabeth got none of the credit. Susan took it all. And then I found the bad news. Spoiler alert. There is no Susan. Never was. Jefferson's daughter, not named Susan. Edison's daughter, also no. She's a myth, a ghost, a complete load of shit. But you know what? No. If Susan doesn't exist, then we build her. Because deep down, every single one of us knows exactly who this woman is. Lazy Susan once won a marathon by starting 26 miles ahead and standing perfectly still. Disqualified? Yes. Tired? Never. Lazy Susan has never opened a door in her life. She just waits in rooms until the rooms become somewhere else. Her wardrobe, a giant Lazy Susan. She stands still, gives it a spin, and whatever slaps against her body, that's the outfit. That's the whole system. Her husband proposed by putting the ring on the tray and spinning it to her. She said, they've been married 30 years, and that remains the single greatest commitment of her entire life. And here's the thing they don't teach you in school. The earth doesn't spin for everyone. The earth spins because Susan wanted to see the other window. So no, Susan isn't lazy because she does nothing. Susan is so advanced, the entire world rearranged itself around her stillness. The table spins. The dictionary got up and added her name. She's not the laziest woman on the planet. She's the fixed point. The planet spins around. That's not laziness. That's gravity. With a bad attitude. Anyway, next time you spin one, pay your respects. Follow for more history they were too embarrassed to teach you. And Susan, if you're out there, don't get up.
Well, it should have played if it didn't play, but now you know that she does not exist. So it's all bullshit, which is really shit. But anyway, I enjoyed making that video. So I am going to now create an instructional video of how to do it. I'm going to rattle it off, hopefully, in my head. And because of my skills, I'd like to pretend magically that it's going to happen while I'm walking around like this. But it's not that easy. It's not like in sync. Eventually, maybe if I'm talking at the exact same time, it will edit it. But when I give it this video, my instructions are, all right, fucking AI motherfucker. 1, we made the faceless video for the discovery of Lazy Susan. So where I say watch this video, you make sure you put the video over there. So this is my how-to guide, doing a how-to. And as I am talking this, I would like you to use Remotion, and I'd like you to explain what Remotion is to the audience, anyone that wants to do it, and a quick explainer on how to install Remotion or how to use the terminal. So if you're on Mac, good. If you're on PC, I don't know. God fucking help you. It's too hard. If you're on Mac, PC, you use a PowerShell. You go and Google it. But on Mac, you're going to need to use the terminal. Go to the terminal, install something like Claude Code or Codex. They're called the CLI. Now, the way to learn this shit, go to your GPT or your subscription and ask it, how do I install Claude Code in my terminal? Then it'll install a package. You say, I want to install Remotion. It'll install the package called Remotion. Then you need to work out what the fuck FFmpeg is. You don't need to be able to say it. It doesn't really matter. If you can't say it, you can't say it. All good. Then, look at this. Now I'm like fucking making 2 channels at once. I was going to split the faceless, but now this has become a fucking how-to, and it's not meant to be that. But anyway, FFmpeg, it like takes pictures and shit, and it can actually watch your video at frames per second. So it'll like go, take. Basically like a stick little flip book when you like draw all the shit and then it flips together. So it'll do that, so it can actually watch. Then another package, if your computer isn't a piece of shit, you can get Whisper as a local package, and it will do the transcription of the MP4. So once your video comes out of this fucker, it'll be large. It will read the video, so you can use the Claude Code in your terminal to do that, or you can use the desktop app, whatever you got, I don't really care, just use something. Then it'll watch the actual video, and it'll transcribe, so that'll get all the transcribe. Then ask it to match the sound of the transcription. It'll split the audio, so it's got the audio, match the transcription of the words with Remotion to put the shit over the top of it, right? Simple. So you got words and whatever. So that's if you're recording like this. But this is, I said I'll show you the faceless, but this would be a face, I don't know, faceless. This would be face. I don't know if my video just stopped working. Ah, fuck. I set up hand gestures to wave. I don't know, then it cut off my video. Anyway, so that was face on, but this is going to be a face off, faceless video. So next parts of it, what you need to do is you need to use something like, let's say you've got GPT subscription. There's like GPT 5.6 is the model. It uses image 2. So it already knows. So you generate some clips. So do some research, like why do fucking dogs dig holes? I don't know. That's not very exciting, but make a storyboard and it'll go through the history of why do dogs dig holes and tell it what you want to make, and then basically structure it and create the images, and then change the images. I use Grok because it's you can use the API to animate the images. Then what you do is you get the FFmpeg to watch the videos and then stitch it all together. Tell it to add some sound effects and Remotion to do the animations as you do it, and fucking that's it. And then it produces a video, and there you go. You got a faceless video. So you can do it the same over the top of this shit, like a face on. We'll call it face on videos. which is you in the video, and faceless, face off, like that. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully that should tell you, and there should have been instructions and shit, or it would have moved me into the corner. I'm assuming it would have made this for us to watch, and I like to do things in real time so you can actually see. Now it's going to get these instructions and it's going to do this video. So yeah, so you've seen the lazy Susan. Like, how much value can you get? Well, anyway, I'm going to do more of this shit because I like doing it, and then I'm going to go back through. I did record a whole bunch of shit that I just never put up because I hated editing, so I'm going to go back and let it work out what to put up, and then I'm probably going to divvy off some channels. Might do a faceless one about learning shit like this for AI, and just kind of have different channels so I don't bore the fuck out of you. But I am going to make a faceless channel, and I will also report to you in this channel, the Stepten, because this is like Dick in a PowerPoint channel where we just do it and we have a crack at it. And I just want to have a crack at it so I could show you that it is possible, or it's not possible. Like, maybe it's fucking impossible to get visitors. I don't know. But we will find out. I know on this channel with my face on, I'm getting not many visitors, and that's okay. So we'll see if the face off, maybe it's just my fucking head that nobody likes. Anyway, see ya.